Hello, this is Angela, and I am back with a Celibacy is Cute video for my Celibacy is Cute series, sharing with you my celibacy journey. I have been celibate for 6 years, and I wanted to do a book review on The Weight by Devon Franklin and Megan Good. And I wanted to do this book review because I wanted to get another perspective of the journey that I've been going through. And I just wanted to, get more empowered and more encouraged to continue to wait. And I wanted to read this book. So I am sharing it with you all. When I tell you, it's so much good stuff, juicy stuff in this book, and so much confirmation in this book. I just had to do a book review and share some of this stuff with you all. Okay. Has made the New York Times bestseller list. Isn't that, just talking about weight, just talking about living for God, just talking about if you wait, how things will line up in your life. New York Times bestseller. Come on. Yes. Devon Franklin and Megan Good. Congratulations. The title of the book, The Weight, a powerful practice for finding the love of your life and the life that you love. Okay? So this hair ain't acting right, but okay, we're going to go with it. So when I tell you, I highlighted so much stuff and it was, okay, let's just get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is they talk about, how they met and how they wasn't attracted to each other in the beginning, and years later, just how God just fixed stuff in the background, in this, let me tell you. I used to, when I lived in Atlanta, I was a background actor or whatever. And to me, those are the most important people in a movie, because can you imagine a movie with no background actors or talent? Can you imagine a movie with somebody playing ball and nobody in the stadium, or a concert, nobody is, those are the most important people. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. God is always working in the background. Even if you don't see it, you just got to believe that the background actor, the background talent, the background creator is working on your behalf. Okay, let's get into this book. The first thing that I want to share, it says you can talk about God being in your life, but there is nothing like the actual feeling of God's hand moving in your life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You might don't see it, but God's hand is working in the background. He just sitting still, barely moving. And the background talent, they kind of like act like, have to mouth like they're talking, but they're not really talking. Come on. That's what God is doing, working in the background. You don't hear the words, but you know the word is coming forth, and you know the word is working in your behalf. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. It says, why? But why wait? The answer is simple. We wait. We want God's very best for our life, collectively and individually, and we wanted it the way He intended. This requires practice. These 6 years have not been easy. But let me tell you, I practiced this thing. I went through some bumps and bruises, and I went through some heartaches, some lonely times, but I have practiced. I have practiced the wait. And I'm telling you, It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end for clarity and peace of mind when you knowing that somebody that you bringing into your life is not truthful, is not just want one thing. This is bring about clarity. I don't have to wake up and wonder if this guy that I just slept with, is he gonna not call me anymore or disown me in public or on Facebook or on Twitter. I don't have to worry about that because I'm waiting on God. And I got, when I tell you so much meat out of the introduction, it was just, come on, Devon, come on, Megan, y'all better give it to us. The wait is about getting control of your life, reducing the dating drama. That's what I'm talking about. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, I done slept with you and the next day I call, you send me to voicemail. What? And avoiding desperate relationship choices so that you can make better decisions about your future. Come on. It's about putting aside distractions, focusing on your gift and becoming someone God can trust you with great opportunities and great ideas and wonderful people. Yes. Come. When I tell you that this book, look, if you're in the wait, if you're thinking about getting into the wait, if you're thinking about walking this celibacy road, when I tell you I am a living witness, this method works. God method works. You get more clarity, you get more ideas and more peace and more joy waiting on God. It works. It works. I'm just reading to you guys little things that I have highlighted that really just blessed me. It's because we saw the incredible, the undeniable grace that came to our relationship when we decided to remain committed to celibacy before marriage. I'm telling you, when you do it God's way, it don't seem like it's gonna work, but when I tell you God's grace is so sufficient, I'm telling you, He is working in the background on your behalf. Whatever my purpose is in life, I didn't want anything to get in the way. And that's the point that I have gotten to. It's not enough for somebody to come in my bedroom and sleep with me. What does that matter? What matters is, what legacy do I want to leave for my children and for the people that's the generation that's coming before me? Oh, all she did was sleep around? Well, she went with this guy and that guy? No, I want to leave a legacy, and the only way that you can leave a purpose-filled legacy and inheritance is to do it God's way and wait on His plan and His purpose for your life. Just like you transform yourself from a passive victim into a active collaborator with God. Y'all in this thing together. Y'all is working it together. Once again, I told you, just like the lead characters in the leading lady and the leading man in a movie, that's how the background talent is. Y'all collaborate even though they don't say nothing, or they just might hand somebody a drink and never say anything in the movie. It's still collaboration. That's how you have to look at this wait thing with God. You got to continue to collaborate with Him. Waiting for sex isn't easy, but no important thing is, this wait is not going to be easy. But guess what? It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Celibacy is refraining from sex because of a vow or a faith. It's absent with a purpose. A lot of people say they practice an abstinence or this, or they just not having sex. Why? Because they don't have a choice. They might not be in a relationship, or it might not be nobody that's even dateable in their city. But it's about celibacy. It's about a goal. It's about a purpose. It's about a lifeline, a lifestyle. This is what separates celibacy from abstinence. You got to have a lifestyle. And this thing is a lifestyle. Why, Angela, do you say that it's a lifestyle? Because I have bumped my head too many times. I was married for 10 years and still didn't get it right. I was in 3 year long relationships, like 3 to 4 years, and I still didn't get it right. And out of those 3 long term relationships after my marriage, nobody still walked me down the aisle. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not worth it. You got to do it God's way. The less available you are, this took me. The less available you are, the more fascinating you become. Guess what? You don't see Beyonce all the time. That's why when she come out with an album, people just flock to it. She's not always on social media. So the minute she Instagram or tweet something, people just going crazy because she is not available like that. She is not making herself available like that. It's like a little crown jewel, I'm telling you. So the less available. As soon as a guy call you picking up on the first ring, no. Sometimes don't pick up at all because you don't want to make yourself so available, so desperate. You are the prize, women. Men are supposed to be the hunters. They are to hunt us and pursue us. That we are making it too easy for men to just jump into bed with us, come to our house, call our phone anytime. No, the less available you make yourself, the more fascinating. The more fascinating you become. When I tell you it's so much in this book, it's so much meat, there's no way that I could do it in one video. But I wanted to do this book review because it's my story. It's my journey. It's you all's journey. If you have not decided to step out on this celibacy journey, this living for God, I plead with you, do so. Do it God's way and watch and see how things change in your life. Watch and see the manifestation. I say all the time, I was okay in my marriage. I was, happy in love, but I wasn't in love the way I should have been. And for that, because I didn't wait on God. I didn't wait on his plan and his purpose for my life. Even in the relationships, it was so much turmoil and confusion and drama because I did not wait on God. Wait on God and try this thing out and see. Getting what chapter 2 says, getting what you really want isn't all about sex. Celibacy is the heart and soul of the way because control over this area of instant gratification empowers you to have control over many areas in your life. Sex was my vice, and I knew that sex was my vice, and it had to be something to make me stop. And when I tell you my last relationship was heartbreaking, just devastating. So, and that I had to go through that to get to where God is saying, this area, it needs to shut down. It needs to completely stop because what you're doing is totally destroying yourself, your life, and the people around you. Yes. Having sex and you're not married and not waiting on God, it not only affects you, it affects the people around you. It affected my children. It affected my family because they see you going through this and they just, can't help you, or they mad at this guy or mad at the guy's family. It's so many people come into play when you don't do it God's way. So many people get hurt in the process if you do not wait. I'm telling you, this book is a must get for women and men who are waiting. The wait helps you put reason and discernment back in charge. Waiting for sex is a powerful tool for taking control. Don't you know when you approach a guy and they see that you don't waited a year, or you don't waited 6 months or 5 years or 6 years or 10 years, you become just like, oh my God, beautiful, attractive, because they see that you can control yourself. They see that you don't just jump off of impulse. They can see you got control over your life, over your mind. Yeah, I want to be with her because she can control herself. She know what time it is. She don't sit back and she don't watch some things and she don't observe some things because she is waiting. We stay in relationships that are way past the sale date. Oh my God, Devon and Megan, come on with it. It done already expired. You don't want to let it go. The milk done spoiled. The cheese done turned green. The bread got fungi on it. And you still trying to hold on because you don't want to be by yourself. Girl, move on and wait. Boy, get your life together and wait. Come on. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes. I'm telling you, this book blessed me. And I'm gonna close with this, I think. I think now. Don't The worst thing about past pain is that it makes you doubt your wisdom to make sound decisions. Sometimes when you done been hurt so much or you done messed up so much, you think that you can't wait. You think that you don't have no control. But how many of you say it with me, the devil is a liar. Past mistakes are just that. They are in the past. They don't count no more. God has forgiven you. Move on. You still strong. You still beautiful. You still handsome. You still can make sound decisions. It's just that it's in your past and it does not dictate your future. So guess what? I encourage you to get this book. It's so much meat in it. I just really couldn't fit it all in this video. But I wanted to share some of the things that I highlighted and some of the things that really, really touch me. And I'm going to leave you with this because I said I wasn't, but I'm going to stop it. I'm going to leave you with this. And it really, really touched my heart. And I hope that it touches you all's heart. It is page 91. It is called The Lust Prayer. And let me read this for you all. And this is something that you can adapt and take into your life. The Lust Prayer. God, please help me get control over this beast called lust. I will not let it destroy me or disrupt the destiny you have set for my life. You said you would provide a way of escape when temptation appears. So show me the exit sign right now, Lord, because I'm about to do something that will please my flesh but harm my spirit. I'm tired of continually falling prey to lust. I keep falling, getting back up, and falling again. Give me the victory today. I claim authority over my body, my heart, my mind, my sexuality. You made me sexual, but give me the tools to manage this sexuality in a way that pleases you. You said you will never leave me nor forsake me. So I'm trusting in you, Lord. You have authority over this lust, and I claim the authority now. Be my strength when I am weak and deliver me from this flesh that threats to destroy everything you plan for my life. I pray this prayer. I give it to you, God. God, I trust you, God. I know it's your will. I stand on your word. I walk in purpose. In Jesus' name, I pray. Thank you, God. Amen. That little end was not in the prayer, but I just had to just add, what I felt. And I trust that God is going to do exactly what he say he's going to do for my life, your life, Devon and Megan's life. Everybody in this world, if we just trust God and stand on his purpose. The Wait, get it. It's a beautiful book. It will help you in your celibacy walk. God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.